Today we are going to talk about something that every trader secretly dreams about. Taking just $100, a small amount, something that anyone can start with, and growing it into $1 million. Sounds crazy? Sounds impossible? Well, maybe. But the truth is, it's not the strategy, it's not the secret indicator, it's not the magic setup that makes this dream come true. It's the mindset. The trader's mindset is the real key that separates those who blow up their accounts again and again from those who build wealth slowly, consistently, and with discipline. So if you're someone who has always wondered how to think like a professional, how to stay calm in the storm, how to grow a small account without losing your mind, then stay with me for the next hour, because this session is going to rewire how you think about trading. Let's begin with the fantasy. When most beginners come into trading, they see videos of people doubling their money overnight. They see screenshots on social media. Someone turned $50 into $500, or $1,000 into $10,000 in just 1 week. And the mind immediately says, if they can do it, I can do it too. So what happens next? You deposit that $100. You start clicking buy and sell like you're playing a video game. And maybe, in the beginning, you even get lucky. You flip the account to 150, 200, maybe even 300, and now you think, this is easy, I'll be a millionaire in no time. But then, the inevitable happens. You take one bad trade, you lose half the account, you try to get it back, you revenge trade, you double your lot size, and suddenly that $100 is gone. Sound familiar? That's not bad luck. That's not because the market hates you, that's because of mindset. Here's the reality. Turning $100 into $1 million is possible. But it's not going to happen overnight. It happens through compounding. It happens through small, consistent gains stacked on top of each other. Let me show you the math. If you grow your account by just 2% every day, $2 on a $100 account, and you keep doing it consistently, in less than 2 years, you're already past $1 million. Now think about that. Not doubling every day, not gambling, just small, consistent growth. But here's the catch. 99% of people will never reach that point. Not because it's impossible, but because they don't have the patience. They don't have the discipline. They don't have the mindset to stick with the plan. And that is exactly why this session is so important. Because I am not here to give you a get-rich-quick plan. I am here to help you build the mental foundation, so that when the strategies and setups come, you will actually be able to use them and not sabotage yourself. So now that we've crushed the fantasy of overnight riches, let's talk about the first real mindset shift you need. It's what I call the long game mentality. Here's the hard truth. Most beginners come into trading with the lottery ticket mindset. They look at their $100 account like a scratch card. They think, if I just hit the right trade, if I just get lucky once, I can 10 times my account in a week. And maybe you can. But the problem is this. Even if you do it once, you can't do it again. And eventually, you will blow it all up. That's why professionals think completely differently. They don't look at trading like a lottery ticket. They look at it like a business that compounds slowly, a business that doesn't need to double overnight, but needs to survive long enough to grow. Think about this. If you own a shop, would you risk burning it down just because you wanted to make one day of huge profits? Of course not. You would rather have steady sales every single day, building your income brick by brick. That's exactly how trading should be. And here's something powerful you can do right now. Close your eyes for a moment. Visualize your account 3 years from today. Don't think about a quick flip. Don't think about the next trade. Imagine compounding slow and steady. Every single week, every single month. Now ask yourself, what would your life look like 3 years from now if you just kept that patience? Would you have financial freedom? Would you have peace of mind? That is the power of the long game mentality. The dream of $100 to $1 million is only possible if you play the long game. And this is where mindset truly separates the amateurs from the professionals. Now let's move to the second mindset. And this one is critical, because without it, your dream will end before it even begins. The mindset is this: trading is about survival, Most people think trading is about making money, but the real truth is, trading is about not losing money. I'll say that again. Trading is about not losing money. Because here's the thing, if you blow your account, the game is over. If you lose all your capital, you don't even get the chance to come back tomorrow. And this is where risk management becomes a psychological game. Let me ask you, would you take your entire $100 account and bet it on one coin flip? Heads, you double it. Tails, you lose it all. Most beginners are actually doing exactly that when they over-leverage on one trade. They think, if I risk it all, I can hit the jackpot. But all they're really doing is guaranteeing their own destruction. Professional traders think differently. They risk small. They risk 1%, 2%, maybe 3% of their account on a single trade. That means even if they lose 10 trades in a row, they still survive. And survival is the secret. Because if you survive long enough, the opportunities will always come back. Let me give you a mental exercise. The next time you're about to place a trade, stop and ask yourself this one question. If this trade loses, can my account still fight another day? If the answer is no, then your risk is too high. I want you to write this down and repeat it. My job is not to make money fast. My job is to protect my capital. Because remember, a blown account is the end of the story. But a protected account is a seed that can grow into a million. Let's talk about emotions, fear, greed, impatience. These three destroy more trading accounts than any bad strategy ever could. Picture this. You're in a trade. The price starts moving against you. Your heart beats faster. Your palms get sweaty. Fear takes over. Instead of following your plan, you close early. And then, of course, the market turns around and goes in your direction. Or the opposite. You're in profit. The market moves higher. You think, wow, I'm on fire. Let me hold for just a little more. Just a little more. And then suddenly the market reverses, and your big profit turns into a tiny loss. That's greed. And then there's impatience. You're bored. You've been waiting for your setup all day and nothing is happening, so you think, forget it, I'll just take this one. Maybe it will work. And of course it doesn't. Sound familiar? That's emotional trading. And here's the truth. If you don't control your emotions will control you. So how do you fix this? There's a simple 3-step rule that you can use before every single trade. Step 1. Pause. Just stop for 10 seconds before you hit buy or sell. Step 2. Breathe. Take one deep breath in, hold it, and let it out. Step 3. Review your plan. Ask yourself, is this trade part of my system or is this just my emotion talking? This little pause, this little moment of awareness can save your account. I'll give you an example. There was a trader who built his account from $1,000 to nearly $20,000 in just 6 months. But then, one bad day came. He lost 2 trades in a row. He got angry, he wanted to win it back, and he put half his account into the next trade. Within 1 hour, he lost almost everything. The reason? Not the strategy, not the market. It was his emotions. Remember this, the market doesn't beat you. Your emotions beat you. The market just gives you the opportunity to reveal them. So if you want to go from 100 to 1 million, you have to master emotional control. Without it, the dream dies early. Now let's move into the 4th mindset. And this one is all about identity. Most beginners see themselves as traders or moneymakers. They identify as someone who wants to win every single trade. But the real professionals? They see themselves differently. They see themselves as risk managers. Think about this. A casino in Las Vegas doesn't care about one spin of the roulette wheel. They don't care if someone wins a jackpot tonight. Why? Because they know over thousands and thousands of spins, the math is on their side. That's how professional traders think. They don't focus on one trade. They focus on managing risk over hundreds, even thousands of trades. They know that some trades will win, some will lose. But in the long run, if they control risk, the math will play out. So how do you build this identity? It starts with a new way of thinking. Instead of asking, how much can I win on this trade? Ask, how much am I willing to lose if I'm wrong? Your first job is not profit. Your first job is protection. I want you to try a little exercise with me right now. Take out a notebook. At the top, write this sentence. I am not a gambler. I am a risk manager. My job is not to win every trade. My job is to execute my plan with discipline. Read it out loud. Feel it. This is not just words. This is the identity you need to carry into every trading session. Because when you start to think like a risk manager, everything changes. You stop chasing the market. You stop fearing losses. You start treating trading like a business. And that is exactly what you need if you want to take $100 and grow it into 1 million. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more mind-storming content like this. Also, share the video with a friend who is having psychology issues in trading. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep trading.